Welcome everyone, Gamer Cop here. This is going to be episode 22 of Minecraft. Now I did say we'd go in the nether today, but remember we'd already been to the nether and we have plenty of stuff I think in here for what we need to build and stuff like that. Yeah, plenty of nether quartz. So what I do kind of want to build is I kind of want to build an iron golem farm. Or an iron farm is what it would technically be called. Can we just fix this? This is ridiculous. Let's just fix that real quick. We could probably keep filling our path here. We probably have enough materials. Do we have enough materials? I mean, probably not now that I said that, but no, we don't have any materials. Good gravy, we don't have anything to build anything out of. Okay, well, never mind, I'm not going to fix that right now. So, we'll worry about that later. We're going to need some more materials though to do anything. But what I would like to do is, yeah, I would like to, let's get these trees harvested here. But yeah, I would like to get an iron golem farm or an iron farm set up. Yeah, I've done these in the past before. This would be actually probably my third or fourth one I've ever built if we build one on here. But I think it'll be helpful for us because it basically gives us, I mean, an unlimited supply of, well, iron. So I already know how to build one and all that good stuff. So I don't even think I need to watch a video on it anymore. I have seen videos recently on it, but I'm pretty squared away in terms of how to get it. The other thing I think we're going to do, instead of using kelp as our fuel source long term, I think we're going to use bamboo. Now, the only reason being is that bamboo reproduces so rapidly. Now, given we have to find it, that's the trick. We have to find bamboo. We have plenty of kelp already, so we don't have any bamboo. But if we can find it, it'd be very effective for us to use that. And another thing too, we're going to change how we farm, like how we do our auto farms. These are just not, they're just not working for us the way I want them to. Obviously, those aren't even auto farms really. But yeah, I would like to change a lot of what we're doing on here. The iron farm would be probably the most helpful to get going first because, well, that gets you a lot of iron right off the bat. So we're going to need some materials before we can get that done. But if we can get an iron farm done by the end of this episode, that would be a pretty good accomplishment. If you've never built one, I'll show you how I build it as I build it. There's some trickiness to it, but honestly, the hardest part is finding a zombie, which since we don't have a name tag or anything like that. So we honestly need oh gosh, yeah, we need a name tag. That's going to be the biggest thing for us to find. Let's go down into the depths of the dungeon here. We have plenty of torches right now. Let's go all the way down to kind of where we were mining diamonds. So I would like to build some more stuff out of deep swell. Where was I mining everything else? I know I have my diamond mine, but where's my everything else mine? Here's my everything else mine. Yeah, we're actually just going to keep mining down here. I think that's what we're going to do. Have we mined? Oh, it's going that way. So we need to go up and over the other way. So we need to go down this route because that was our original probably mine entrance right over here. This is kind of our mostly iron mine area here, but we do need more building materials, so it'll be worthwhile for us to do some of this. Oh my gosh, more iron right there. That's fantastic. Now look at this too, when we harvest it with our fortune 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So instead of 8 iron, how many did we get? We got 17, so it's very useful to have that on you in terms of enchantments and stuff like that goes. But yeah, let's get this mined out to about there. Throw a torch up there, and let's head down this way. But yeah, we need some materials for this because we need this to be able to work the way, well, we need it to work the way we need it to work. The trick is the zombie. You need to have a zombie for this. And the trick is getting a zombie to not despawn, so you either have to label it with a name tag or you have to get a zombie that can hold an item. So those are kind of the two ways to go about it. So yeah, if we find a zombie with an item on it, that's probably going to be an easy way to go, but it's harder to find one that is holding an item. But at the same time, we also could potentially find a name tag. There's a really high chance of finding them if you find them in a mine shaft. So if we find a mine shaft, that would also help us out a lot. And then the other thing too is if we don't get around to an iron farm today, if we just find a bunch of iron while we're down here getting materials, I mean, I probably don't have to worry about it just yet. It doesn't take a lot of iron to make an iron farm, but we need a lot of iron to make, well, a lot of the automated systems that I would like to make with hoppers and stuff like that. So eventually I want to make us an auto sorter. We'll have a lot of auto farms and different stuff like that. It's going to farm just about everything on our base. So yeah, we're probably going to have to expand our base quite significantly. And we may even move to a new location. I know that kind of sounds crazy, but I almost feel a little cramped where we're at now. And you guys, well, at least Darren doesn't like the shape of our house. So we might have to build a different house that looks a little nicer. So anyhow, but that's what we got going on. That could potentially be, is this a mine area down here? Let's see where that's just going to go over to my, yeah, how are we going to get across this here, get down there? Just like that, that'll work. Does this go down to the mine shaft? No, it just goes down deep into the nothing. Yep, just goes deep into nothing. Nothing. Is there a mine shaft up here? Because, I mean, this is the only way we're really going to be able to find one, is if we get lucky. Or we're able to locate one by exploring. This is down into my... Yeah, that's down into my actual diamond mine there. So that's what that goes down into. We're going to grab this iron while we're sitting right here, because we might as well. Okay, I don't think we're going to have that sort of luck maybe right away. Let's go back over to where were we digging? We were up there. Let's get some... I say, can I not place it there? There we go. Get some cobblestone built across here. Yeah, so this is where we're trying to mine across. We'll just keep doing our thing and keep mining across until we at least hit the other side here. And that should be enough at least to get us started building material-wise. Yeah, I don't know. See, I'm trying to think of how we want to make it so it's nice and creative and all that stuff. And I should just show you the setup I have on my other game save, in my other world. Is there, what's up here? Oh, it just goes back around to that. Well, what is all this down here actually? Is this where we were just at? Yeah, we just walked down there. Coal, we actually could use some coal probably, so we will grab some coal. This is our torch making stuff here. We don't have a lot of it. Or do we have a lot of it? I can't remember, but I get my two game saves confused now that I'm playing two game saves. Too much video gaming. I get lost and confused in my own video games. Okay, there we go. So anyhow, we'll hop back up to where were we at? I don't even remember where we're at now. Oh, it's down here, wasn't it? It's down here? Well, this is our main shaft. Oh yeah, we did make it all the way through. Never mind. Okay, we're not worried about that anymore. Okay, let's go upstairs. We basically need to do some exploring until we find a... This is not the stairway. Not the stairway. Are we on the opposite end? Yeah, we need to dig back through, don't we? Let's just run back through. I'm really lost now. It's all fine. That's what happens when I wander around in tunnels long enough. I get really confused and lost. Yeah, we'll head back down this way. We need to basically find a... We need to find a mine shaft is what we need to find. I might put the seed map back in to the computer to see where the nearest mine shaft is. And that might be how we find it. But at the same time, we're still going to find it in a somewhat legit way. I don't remember where the stairway goes, so we'll do that. But yeah, what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and figure out where a mine shaft is at. And then I'm either going to get us pretty close to there, and then bring you back in then, or I'm going to do, I don't know, I'm going to do something though. So I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right, everyone. We have made it. We are down here. We're not very far from our base, but we are down pretty deep now. What are we at? Negative? Oh, we're only negative 18. Okay, so not too bad. But this is, I felt like I dug a lot longer than that. So make sure we have our escape route plan. But you can see we found a mine shaft here. So now the trick is exploring it. Make sure there's no gravel above us here. We can still pull off all these little goodies here and there. But yeah, so we should be able to find a lot of actually really good stuff in here. I have kind of a method. Oh gosh, there's our first bad guy right there, of course. Oh, this is a dead end down here. We'll just run down here and kill him. There we go. Is that actually dead end? Wow. Okay, well, that's going to be easy to clear this side. Let's grab these. I like to grab the railroad tracks because we can use them later for something else. Okay, so that is clear. We know that. So what I do, I put that across that so I know it's clear. And that was actually really convenient. Hopefully there's a lot of stuff in here. We'll go down here. Oh, there's a spawner down there. Let's get this skeleton out of here so we can kill him. And we need to stop that spawner quick. Because that is... Oh, it's a skeleton spawner. Okay, that's not the end of the world. That's actually really helpful to have that right here. And then, look at this. We got some spoils in here, I'm sure. Coal. I mean, we'll grab everything for now. What is that? Quick charge? Okay, whatever. We got the name tag. So that is what... The main thing we really kind of needed was that name tag. Quite honestly. So, now we have these chests. So we're going to actually use these chests to our advantage. We're going to put these, because we're going to get a lot of different, like, random loot and stuff like that in here. So we know this is kind of our start point for our mine shaft, which let's get that there. Let's put these guys here. Oh, not like that. Let's put them actually together, because I know that they're ours. And we're going to put all the junk that we don't need in here as we're going about business. What was the other one? Oh, cursive binding. I was like, what was that? And that way, if we die or anything crazy like that happens, we can do that. Yeah, it's all good, dandy, and fine. Okay, we'll hold on to the rest of this stuff because we might have to build something or something like that. But yeah, so and actually, let me get a good screenshot of this. There we go. Okay, that's good. Probably thumbnail shot right there. We don't have a sword, which is actually really useful for collecting the webs. But okay, this thing won't spawn, by the way, if you have torches all around it like that. So that's just kind of the way to shut it off, if you will. Or if it's in a lighted area, that's just the easiest way to do it real quick. At least that's what I learned in the past. It could be different at 1.119 in terms of how much light you need to shut it off. But, well, that's kind of a red flag right there, literally. So be careful if you see lava dripping down onto your head. Ugh. Well, that was a short-lived experience there. Gosh, I don't want to fall in that. Well, that was kind of a lame mine shaft. I hope this isn't the end of it. Gotta be careful digging up, though. You'd think there would be more to it than this. I mean, this is just... That was super short. Like, quite honestly, like, that was a really short mine shaft. That was the shortest one I think I've ever been into, if that's literally all it was. Now, given I can't see across this, there could be, I mean, there probably is, quite honestly, there probably is more stuff out and about. It's a dangerous spot to be. We need to get out of there, because if we dump in there, then we're out of our beautiful pickaxe and all that. So, actually, let's punch out these walls. Anything this way? Oh, well, that was well planned there, I suppose. That was easy peasy. Those are not planted there. It did seem like it. Like, why would you punch out these walls? Now, like, I gotta punch out all these walls. I was curious to see if we'd find, like, more of a mine shaft somewhere, but no, I did. This is, honestly, what a lame mine shaft. I was super excited to have a long, big old mine shaft going through here. I should have gone the other one. There was another one close to our base that was actually two, like, almost on top of each other, but it was a little bit farther, so I didn't go to it. And I was like, yeah, because usually there's a lot going on in them, so I thought this would be more than enough. But wow, that's kind of lame. Let's go double check. Is that other way really a dead end? I mean, that just blows my mind. I've never found one that short. Yeah, that blows my mind. Okay, well, that was a quick trip, everyone. That was a quick trip. Oh, we couldn't even get out that way. Probably should actually make our escape plan usable. But we're not very far from the base anyway, so let's just take all this stuff back that we found. If it can fit it all in our inventory. Yeah, we can. Okay, let's just take all this stuff back. We'll likely use this as another place to kind of explore that big cave area down there, because I would like to do that. But now we can actually start working on the iron farm, because we can label a zombie. That's what the name tag is good for. It allows you to label a zombie so it won't despawn. That's kind of what we need it for. But I'll show you kind of where our base is, or I'll show you where we are at in comparison to our base, which is not very far. Sorry, drink coffee there. Very important. But yeah, we'll head up here. Man, that was super lame. Actually, the other ones might be closer to our base. I'm looking at the map now. Maybe I just didn't think I needed two of them, because two of them is a lot, because normally they're huge. So, I mean, we have lots of stuff. I mean, there's lots of them, like, within spitting distance of our base. Now, the nearest jungle to get bamboo is very far away. So, I'm a little bummed about that. So, we're right here. I think I parked my boat over just on the other side here. Did I do that? I park it right here. Which, literally, I mean, you can see our village right there. So, you can see our villages right there. And we need to go this way. We will grab 3 of those villagers to be part, unwillingly, of course, of our iron farm setup, but that's okay. They will be happy with it, or they won't be. I don't care too much about them. Anyhow, we'll head back over here. Yeah, so this might just be a temporary base. Let me know what you guys think, actually, if we should keep this as a... What we might do, we also could start fresh on a new map and do a little bit more. That also could be an idea. Yeah, we got a lot of different things we could do here. We could do this series for another, like, 10 or 10, 15, 20 episodes, then start a new. I think I'm going to keep playing. Honestly, Minecraft to farm sim, Minecraft is my second favorite game, and I will never get bored playing Minecraft, especially with all the new stuff they've added into it. And I never have gotten bored playing Minecraft, so there's a good chance that we could do this long term as well. But anyhow, let's get the wheat put into there. Seeds. Where are we putting seeds? A lot of miscellaneous stuff in here. We definitely have been in a mine shaft before, so I'm just surprised we didn't. Oh, we already had a name tag. You gotta be kidding me. Well, 2 name tags. That is a pretty good deal right there. Gosh, I really need to check all my stuff before we go on these little endeavors. But oh, good gravy. You gotta be kidding me. Put our paper over here too. Doesn't make sense for it to be in there. Yeah, we'll just put our miscellaneous junk in there. We don't need any more torches, so I'll put those in there. And I'll put our enchanted books. Let's put those downstairs. That just kind of makes more sense. Let's go. Oh, no, in here. There we go. I know they're not terribly good enchantments or anything like that, but that's fine. Put those in there. And we also had a lot of coal, but that's fine. You can never really have too much coal, so that's always good. Okay, so in terms of what I want to build it out of, I think I want to build it out of maybe deep slate. Deep slate looks pretty nice. We don't have a ton of deep slate. Well, I was building over there a lot of deep slate stuff, so we might keep it with our theme here. But it has to be fireproof. We don't want it really right next to our base. So I might build it somewhere else. I'm trying to think of where I'd even build it. I might build it in between here and the villagers, or in between here and our other base. I might build it up on like maybe one of those hills there. That might be where I build it. I might clear that top of that hill off. But anyhow, we need to get our shovel a little bit more squared away before we can do something too crazy like that. But okay, let's get our materials sorted here. Well, it's just everything that's not deep slate is going to go into here. And I was wondering where all our materials went. Of course, they're in our ship because we're building stuff on. We're building stuff on for our villagers and all that good stuff. So these guys need to be smelted because we need more building materials. So we'll get these guys down here. Let's put, yeah, we'll do 64, 64. So we probably won't end up, oh gosh, we got lots of like weird, strange amounts of clay in here. Should have grabbed all those out. It kind of bothers me that they're in there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we could actually, yeah, we have at least some, well, we need to grab more kelp is what we need to do. Because kelp right now for us is still probably one of the best sources of fuel in terms of everything. Because if we're that far away from bamboo, it's probably not a feasible plan to harvest it. Now you can make auto farms for kelp. They're just not as effective as I would like. I've tested a few different models and I may need to watch more videos on them or something, but they have not been as effective as I would like. So it seems that manually farming them actually seems to be more productive in terms of time and stuff like that. Given on an automatic farm, you don't have to do anything except just wait. But at the same time, what I do have on my personal save, which I know I think we just need to visit that one. I think we just need to tour that one maybe the next episode and do that sort of thing. Just show off some of the stuff that I have that I want to get, because we have a lot of stuff that we can do to get going, and there's a lot of stuff that I want to get done eventually to get stuff rolling. So yeah, and then eventually we'll end up beating the game and all that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this world's turned out. But I do think in the future we're not going to do a large biomes world. So actually I might end up ditching this world sooner rather than later, because it's so much traveling just to find new biomes, which quite honestly is a huge issue for us. So let's go down here. Let's get these guys smelted up real quick. We will use this. So what I've been, well, at least those guys, I stocked those guys up. So I've been doing is just putting 60 in there. Then 3 of those will do 60 of them. 3 of those will do 60. And it's all just kind of even. Now 38, we'll just put them in there and do 2. And that'll be a little bit of a waste, but not very much of a waste. And it'll still be more effective than otherwise using them. So there we go. Okay, so yeah, I think with that, looking at our time, I think we're starting to get close to probably wrapping up this episode. What we might actually do, yeah, we'll wrap up this episode here. Yeah, that's a good place for us to stop, I think. So what we're going to do in the next episode, I think, is just I'm going to give a tour of the base I have for us. So, or at least the base I have on my other world, so I can kind of show you guys a little bit of a vision, and then we'll play on this world for a little bit after that. So that'll be the plan. So anyhow, if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Gamer Cop channel, and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Gamer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.